Welcome back to Breadcrumbs for Life. This is Frances, where simple steps lead to real results. We're going to talk today about something that's very common, and that's seeking advice. A lot of people in this world look for advice. They look for advice from people they don't even know sometimes. We're surrounded by things and people who want to tell us the best way to do things. We have books and mentors and podcasts and reels and friends and family. Everybody's got a perspective on how we should live our lives. And many people don't even really truly know us. Seriously, think about the people that truly know you. Sometimes your kids don't even know you, or your parents don't even know you, or even people at work. So why do we go and get advice from people that don't completely know who we are? But don't get me wrong, good advice can be incredible. It can help us avoid mistakes, find new opportunities, and find shortcuts that could save us time or stress. But here's what we often forget. Advice is just that. It is advice. It's input. It doesn't override our own lived experience, our own values, and what we know deep down is best for us. And if I'm being honest, I always sought the advice of others because I didn't want to decide. It was too hard. And plus, I wanted to please them. I wanted to make sure what I did was in line with what they thought I needed to do. I wanted their permission to do what they said to do instead of thinking on my own. Does that sound familiar? Maybe you've done the same thing. There's a great book out there right now called Worthy, W-O-R-T-H-Y. It is by Jamie Kern Lima, L-I-M-A. And she says, sure, mentors can be amazing, but they're not where you find your power or your greatness. You don't need to rely on anyone else, a mentor, a friend, a family member, to somehow be activated, to be valuable, or to be worthy. So too often we keep chasing more opinions. Just one more opinion. If I just get one more piece of advice, then I'll finally feel sure. And I see this so much on social media. And like I said, I've experienced it myself. We just want to ask one more person and see if we get an answer that we like. So why do that? Why not just get our own input? The truth is sometimes all that other input starts to drown out our own voice. And we don't need somebody else's permission to trust our own journey in our own lives, because it is our lives. We don't need everyone to agree before we move forward, and because that'll never happen. Everybody's not going to agree on what you need to do or what I need to do. So here's our practice for today. Small breadcrumb, small action that we can take. Think of an area where we've been seeking a lot of advice from others. And then ask, is this really helping me, or is it making me second guess myself? And keep what serves you and then release the rest. So we can do these things. We can think about where we've put off doing something because we're still trying to get advice from other people. And think, is it advice helping, or is it making us more confused, or even to second guess our own thoughts about it? Keep what we need and get rid of the rest. Sounds easy, right? It is possible. We just have to make the decision to do it. Because the best form of self-care is to learn to stand on our own wisdom, knowing we can honor other perspectives without handling the things that other people tell us and allowing them to take the steering wheel of our lives. Thanks for being here today, because you are more capable and more worthy than you probably give yourself credit for. Until next time, leave a breadcrumb, make a difference. This is Frances.